As you get ready for retirement, it's important to ask the right questions. But sometimes even that can be a challenge. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're both part of the team at Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts, and this morning they are joined by their fabulous intern, Thomas Tillman, a rising junior at Furman University. Welcome to the show, Thomas.
Thank you.
See, what a fun internship. You get to learn about finances and come on TV.
I know.
Well, his girlfriend works at the zoo.
Oh, okay.
So that's a pretty cool internship. So we had one upper.
I bet they have some good conversations.
There we go.
About it. Well, Thomas, what have you learned about retirement planning and investment since you started your internship here?
Well, I think the main thing I've learned from watching George, Zach, and the rest of the team is just that there's a lot more that goes into it than you think. I mean, there are so many different layers, from taxes to planning, whatever it may be. I mean, it's incredible.
You've trained him well already. The first word he said was taxes.
He's taking my spot over. Yeah, he's all over. He's done a great job.
Look at that. Well, let's talk to some of our retirees or almost retirees, and what are questions people should be asking in advance of retirement?
Well, a couple things too. One is when you're putting a plan together. A lot of people, where do you start?
Right.
Right. What's the beginning of this? That's why I usually have a conversation with somebody who's been doing this for a while, which is us. It's a plug.
Yeah.
So, no, really, what you're looking for is the question would be: do we have longevity? Do we have enough money? How's our health? It's very delicate because a lot of times people go to their neighbors and ask questions and things like that, which is great, but you're your own world.
Right.
What's your values are your values, and you need to abide by those. A lot of that is built around the plan.
Right.
Taking care of your family.
Because what works for
you're
your
not a
neighbor,
burden. Yeah, you
yours.
don't want to be a burden to the family, to the kids. You don't want to make sure your spouse is taken care of if you were to predecease your spouse. Things like that really do matter.
Yes. Zach, what are some of the long-term implications of having the same plan, as your neighbors or your friends?
Well, I think that people need to take into account that their objectives, their end game, might be different. So just because it worked well for someone else, whatever steps they took or their plan, it might not match yours. So the things that you want to do and maybe enjoy with your family might not be exactly the same things that are important to them, things that they want to do. So, really, we like to take care of the later years first, kind of start at the end game. What's the desired result?
And then work your way.
Just work backwards.
That's smart.
You want to take longevity out of the risk factor, right?
Yeah.
Outliving your money.
Yeah.
So we take care of that first.
I love it. Well, Thomas teed you up on this, George. What role should tax planning play?
A huge role. We talk about it just about every week, right? And the reason being, it's something you could do something about. We've got an election year coming up. They both talk about tax cuts. Really? What are we going to do? Taxes just get out of control. I just read $1 trillion in debt added to our national debt every 100 days.
That's like play money.
You can't imagine.
Like,
there's zero impact on anybody. The real impact will come down the road when you can't continue this game. It's a shell game right now, and it's getting very, very serious. And there will be direct implications with this as well. We're preparing for that. I think people should be prepared for that. What's it going to look like? It can get pretty ugly out there. Yeah. So you really want to, if you've got enough, maybe look a little more defensive, take this into account. Let's not pretend to put our heads in the sand. It's a very serious matter. And we just haven't really seen the consequences, but we could have hyperinflation. We can go into recession, or even worse if we're not careful out here. You need to keep an eye on this.
Well, that's why we have y'all here.
Sorry to depress everybody.
To do it. I know. We're going to bring you back up. Thomas, as we wrap things up today, what has surprised you the most about the retirement planning process?
I guess the thing that surprised me the most is just how much the team at Northstar has to put into it in terms of, appointments, checking in, that kind of stuff, and just in general making sure that everyone's doing all right, everyone's progressing correctly on the path that they have set for them.
Wow. It's really good.
Yes. Does he get an A for his internship? Pass
next week.
one. Yes, these Furman grads.
He's good.
They legit. Yeah.
We've enjoyed having him. He's a really good man.
Thomas, it's nice to meet you. Enjoy your school, George and Zach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Megan.
Great
Good seeing you.
Chit chat. Listen, if you are at home, if you're currently retired or you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how you could potentially reduce your future taxes, as well as help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, Northstar Financial has a great offer for you right now. This is for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meetings so they can really speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. You can call the number you see on your screen right now, 864-309-8146.